Hi guys, welcome to my 20-week pregnancy vlog. I just woke up literally 20 minutes ago. So today is the first day of these pregnancy fitness videos that I'm doing. I'm really excited to share it with you because I felt really reinvigorated and energized after I went and worked out yesterday. So I'm using this amazing guy called Jeff. He has become a very good friend of our family because of Mark's little obsession with CrossFit. So they go and work out together, and he has just become one of Mark's good friends, and then he was really excited to be involved in this. So I just want to say before you watch that segment, please listen to your own body, because this is stuff that feels really good for me. It works with my body. I was pacing myself, I was listening to my body and really checking in, and that's incredibly important, to know yourself really well and what feels good and what feels bad and what feels uncomfortable. So if at any point, if you decide to try these moves out, at any point, if it feels wrong or not right, or you're too tired, please stop. Please stop and take a rest. Don't try and power on through. Just really, during pregnancy, we have to be so aware of our physical body and all the things going on, and it's really, really important just to take a personal inventory and make sure everything's feeling good. And then also doing a warm-up. I did, when I started this video that I'm gonna edit in, I had warmed up for 10 minutes. In fact, I was like huffing and puffing already for 10 minutes before we started. So my body was warm, it was ready to go, and I loved the movements. I thought there was a beautiful fluidity to them. It felt good. A lot of them felt like I was doing a good stretch too, which is really nice, because you get very achy during pregnancy. I don't know if that's happened with you guys, but I have been feeling quite achy in my joints and cracky. I don't know if you just heard my wrist crack. So I'll show you that in a minute, and you'll meet Jeff, and he's the sweetest guy in all the land. And have a look at that. And then so this week, updates, there aren't that many to talk about. I feel phenomenal. I feel so good. I've been sleeping well. Here's the thing, I am still sleeping part way on my tummy. Guys, help me. I wake up and I'm like half on my stomach, but what I do is before bed, I put pillows all around me so I won't be sleeping on my stomach. But then when I wake up, I've somehow wiggled to sleep on my stomach. Not fully flat, but sort of off to the side. I assume that's okay. I assume my body would tell me otherwise. Has that happened to any of you guys? And if it has, what are some ways you combated that? I think tonight I'm going to try and sleep hugging a pillow, and maybe the pillow will soften it, but we'll see. I have been asking some people about it, and they said, look, if your body's just doing it, it must be okay. He's been kicking so much, really, truly a lot. And I was talking to a friend of mine, she was like, oh, well, the second one's usually a lot more relaxed and chill. And I said, is that true? Because my son Bodhi, I feel like maybe I got the easy one with Bodhi, because he was such a great sleeper and feeder, and definitely rambunctious, but also super sweet and sensitive and quiet. And I was like, wow, is my second one going to be the more challenging one? But you never know. I mean, they're just such different little individual people that I'm excited to see who he is and who this little man is. So yeah, it's been a lovely week. Lots of downtime. So much Bodhi and mama time, doing soccer and swimming and all sorts of fun activities. So it's been a great, great week. Here's the belly for a look-see. There we go. 20 weeks. And I think I'm like 126 pounds now. So that's about a 12-pound weight gain, which is pretty on par and pretty healthy. So enjoy this next part, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Hey guys, here we are. This is my very first pregnancy vlog fitness video with my friend Jeff. He is the man. He's extremely fit, has a lot of muscles, and he knows what to do for us prego ladies. So I'm 20 weeks along now, and he's come up with a bunch of exercises that will be quite suitable.
All right, so the first 4 exercises we're gonna go through today, this is gonna be an air squat, a push-up, a lunge, and a burpee, but we're gonna make them all mommy safe, okay? So, the first one we're gonna do is an air squat, okay? So I'm gonna have Teresa stand right here, facing down that way towards the window.
Okay.
She's gonna start with her feet right outside of her hips.
And how many rounds are they doing of this, and how many am I doing?
Okay, so the way this workout's gonna go is 1 round is gonna be 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds rest, and that's gonna be 1 round. So you guys at home, you're gonna be doing 8 rounds per movement. Right now, she's only gonna be doing 2 rounds per movement, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off.
Yes.
Okay, so before we get into the actual workout, we're gonna go through each movement individually. So the first movement that we're gonna do is that air squat, okay? So Teresa's gonna get right back here with her toes on the line. She's gonna start with her feet right outside of her hips, and she's gonna pop her toes out just slightly. Now, when you guys at home are doing these air squats, you wanna make sure that you're popping your butt back and down, keeping your chest nice and high, spreading your knees to make a big pocket for your belly, and getting all the way down below parallel, okay? So, I'm gonna have her do a few squats on her own, and then we're gonna fix her along the way. So go ahead and do a few. Good. So she wants to drive her knees out a little bit more, and she wants to stay back with those heels, so keep going. Good, much better. Good, let's get about 2 more in. Last one. Perfect. Okay? So the next movement that we're gonna do is gonna be an elevated push-up. Again, we're gonna make these mommy safe. So we're gonna do these from a box right here. At home, you can do this on your couch, at the end of your couch, or even on a chair. So the higher you make this push-up, whether you're doing it on a higher couch or a lower push-up, the easier it's gonna be. The higher it is, the easier it's gonna be. The lower it is, the harder it's gonna be. Okay? So she's gonna put both hands on the edge of the box, hands right outside her shoulder. You guys wanna make sure there's no bowing going on in your lower back, okay? You wanna squeeze down in your stomach, squeeze your butt as nice as tight as you can. Again, let's get our hands right outside our shoulders, so a little closer here. Okay, she's gonna come down as far towards the box as she can with her chest, and then right back up. Let's make sure these elbows are rotated down. Bring those elbows back towards your body a little bit. Keep going. Good, much better. Let's do 1 more. Make sure you squeeze your stomach. Boom, good. There's our elevated push-up. So, third movement we're gonna do. We've been going lower body, upper body. We're gonna go back down towards the lower body. So she's gonna stand with her heels towards the box facing me. She's gonna do lunges now. When she's doing these lunges, she wants to make sure she steps out with her toe out past her knee, going all the way down to that back knee, and then switching. Let's see it. Get your hands on your hips, make it a little more comfortable. Good, 1 more each side. All right, perfect. Okay, last one we're gonna do is a burpee. So normal burpees, we're going down all the way down to our stomach, but not for you guys. We're just gonna go down to a plank position. Keep that belly nice and high, and remember, squeeze your stomach and squeeze your butt, so again, there's no bowing going on in your lower back, okay? She's gonna do a few for you guys right now. Let's do 3 of them.
Facing this way?
Let's actually turn and face it this way to do it, okay? So again, you guys in your first trimester here, you can jump up and even get in a little bit of a clap. In your second and third trimester, you wanna keep your feet on the ground, just come up and clap it overhead. So let's do a few.
I just go down.
Down, pop your feet back, straight back up. Boom, there you go. Good. Make sure when you're going down, you're not bending too much with your knees. Hinge at your hips. Pop your feet out, back. Boom, right up overhead. Here we go. Good, let's do 1 more. Perfect.
Sweet.
Cool. Getting the workout now?
Yeah.
All right, come on down over here.
So there's room up on the board here. So you have a little reference. And like you said, so you do 20 seconds on. So however many you can get in 20 seconds. Obviously you have to go your own pace. And then you get 10 seconds off. And So I think we're just gonna do two rounds just to fit it in. But you guys are gonna do, they're doing 8 rounds. Good luck. Okay, should we start?
Yeah. So let me grab this clock right here. Alright, so like she said, she's going to start with 20 seconds of air squats, then she's going to rest for 10 seconds. That's one round. Right now she's only going to be doing 2 of them. She's going to do 2 rounds of the air squats before moving on to her push-ups, okay? And again, you guys at home are going to do 8 rounds of your air squats before moving on to our push-ups. So,
we have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left. So, perfect.
Might just do 1 round each.
We're going to do 2 rounds.
Okay, we're doing 2.
Okay, so we got 10 seconds on the clock. Again, she's going to start with those air squats.
Okay. Oh,
Here we
pressure.
go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. She wants to get that butt all the way down below her knees. Good. Let's get your feet a little bit closer. There we go. Good. Nice and slow. You guys are going to go at your own pace. Everyone's working for 20 seconds. She has 5 seconds left. Done in 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now she's got a 10 seconds rest, and she's going to go into her second round of air squats. Here we go again in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, good. Remember to drive those knees out as far as you can. Halfway done. Good, doing great. She got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, good. We got 10 seconds transition. We're going right into those elevated push-ups. She's going to get her hands on the box. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Remember, you guys are going down as far as you're comfortable with. And you don't have to go for the full 20 seconds. If you need to take a break, like Teresa looks like she's about to.
Good.
We got 10 seconds. Remember, squeeze nice and tight with your stomach. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So we got one more round here.
I'm already puffed out.
We're going again in 5 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's try to keep those elbows close to your body. Don't go down as far towards your chest. There you go. Right back up. Remember, squeeze down in your stomach. Squeeze your butt nice and tight. We got 10 seconds left. Good. Don't try to lean in with your stomach. Stay nice and tight. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. So, next movement's going to be those lunges, okay? We're going again in 5 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. 5 seconds in. Make sure you're driving off that front heel. Keeping those hands right on your hips, nice and comfortable. We're over halfway done. 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. 10 seconds, and we got our second round. 5 down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go. There we go. Toes all the way out past that knee. Let's try to go all the way down to that back knee. 10 more seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, we got our last movement, that elevated burpee. Okay, we got 45 seconds left, so this is perfect. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That way. Face that way. This is going to be the hardest movement, guys. We saved it for the end. Make sure there's no arching going on in that lower back and belly. Good. There we go. We got 5 seconds. You get one more in. Boom. And rest. One more round, and then we're finished. All right. This is going to be our last round. We're going to try and go all out here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give. I'm going to try and keep up that intensity while maintaining perfect form for you guys at home. She's already halfway done. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. We got 5 seconds left. Squeeze in one more. Done in 3, 2, 1, and time. Good.
Well done.